Legend of Total War here with part 34 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empire's Dark Elf Let's Play campaign. Alright, so previously, it's just more of the same, I suppose, just conquering more shit doesn't really require a recap, I suppose. Anyway, so, where was it? What was he up to?
I watch from the shadows.
King of
Malekith's getting ready to hit Chakwa. So as soon as we're done with Lustria, we can send these guys to reinforce over here. I mean, we could invade this area here, but we're sort of stretched thin as it is at the moment, which is fine. Our armies are, well, at least our veteran armies are almost invincible. But our lower level armies have proven themselves to be a little bit of a match for the dwarves. So yeah, there will be a revolt there.
Sail, damn you!
For cruelty.
I think spreading public order is very important while we're down here, because that way we can just, conquer a region, mitigate the public order penalties from looting it, and then just leave. Without having to sit there for ages. I mean, there's plenty of points to distribute. Cleansing corruption, though, probably isn't necessary down here. There shouldn't be much corruption. I don't think the vampire counts are particularly strong. So, Karak Ziflin, we just conquered this. What are we gonna destroy? Okay, don't really need those. Don't need this. Definitely do need that. I'll keep that, but I don't need this. And yeah, we'll repair it, because I'm rich now. Very, very rich. Even with 10 armies, we're making 50,000 a turn. There won't be a revolt here, but we need one. So if we just move you over to here, because if we cause a revolt, we get rid of all instability and provide a military crackdown bonus. So if she just stands right there, we'll cause a revolt, and that way we defeat the revolt and then we can move on. Excuse me. You know, when I first started... Oh, shit. Oh, that's right, I know. When I first started doing YouTube, I was really careful not to burp and fart and shit. Now I'm just like, oh, I don't give a crap rat's ass anymore. Who fucking cares? You know, Legend, I would really appreciate it if you didn't fart and burp and belch all throughout your videos. Why would they destroy us? So yeah, I mean, that army just was not going to be able to defend against that. Unfortunately, though, it's going to mean that this lord is going to keep leveling up. However, the good thing is that my lords are immortal once they get to level 20, that is. The dwarf lords are not. So if we catch a lord that's not a legendary lord... Oh, shit. Hold on a moment. No, I'm not fighting two armies at once. You can fight me fairly.
Back.
What was I saying? Yeah, if I find one of their lords that are at level 40 and kill it, that's it, it's dead. Like I said, I'm getting a little bit stretched thin out here. Orion. I'm surprised you're only at level 14, considering how much you've conquered. You've been getting other people to do your work for you, have you? So, there's quite a few dragons in here. Alright, well, we'll certainly fight this manually. See, here we go. Again, this is one of my not so experienced armies. I would have preferred to have fought him inside of a settlement, but this will be fine. Okay, we've got some reasonably good ground to fight in here. They have to come to us. Well, they always have to come to us, because they don't have any artillery. Wait, do they have artillery? I don't think they do. I can't even remember. Are you on a horse or something? Yes, okay, good.
We are ready.
So obviously we want to go over there and burn them a bit.
To battle! Sacrifice them!
How much magic have we got? Heaps. Ah, crap. Shouldn't have. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Moving out! Forward!
Yeah, burn this unit here, because it's about to come in contact with me. And if you can keep dodging those shots, that would be very good, allowing our guys to, like, you know what? I was thinking about doing one of these. I'm not sure. Because we've only got a limited amount of magic, you know, at the moment. And we'll get another one of these soon. Here they come to flank. Flanking is not that important in this game. Although I should protect my flanks. Just a few more seconds. We've also got this. But we should use it on something that doesn't have ability cooldown. What's more dangerous? I think their archers are more dangerous than the dragons, to be honest. So he's coming down to my general, but that's okay. But you two shoot him. All of you guys on guard mode. Can't do it on myself. Okay, on you then. Taking too much damage, pull back to here. Definitely want to be shooting their deeper scouts. In times like this, you kind of wish you had shields on your men, on the Blackguard Nagaron, but we make that what we've got. Looking okay. I haven't seen any real need to use this just yet. Because most of them are just, okay, here's this. It's just, it wouldn't be that effective, that's all. So Orion's down. Oh, that was easier than I thought it would be. Yeah, don't let them get away. Do not give them the chance to heal. She's got a good amount of kills. Alright, cool. I don't think that was really a close victory. We didn't lose that much. None of their dragons died, but they lost Orion, and they did get fairly badly damaged. And they definitely lost more than they killed all of mine. Also, because I'm in home territory, I'll get recovery. This is why I always stand on my own borders if I can. So where are they going? Back to Musalot? Okay, well, we'll get them there and we'll finish them off. Nope. Is that your last region? I'll be happy to take it away from you. What's this? Could we win this? It's possible. So let's give it a shot. Like I said, I don't want to fight battles where it's just not possible to win. It's a waste of time. But they do have some very good units in there, but my Dark Shards are very good at taking out those Stegodons. My cavalry here is going to be totally useless. Oh wait, do they have some skinks or something? That doesn't look like it. Alright, we should probably corner camp. Let me just see. There aren't any good corner camp positions. Nope, because it's on a diagonal map, sort of.
Dealers in death, merciless warriors, bleak swords.
Then of course there's these abilities here, which there's quite a long cooldown on, so it might be an idea just to slow them down if possible. Then again, I don't think a lot of these abilities are very good against, like, large units like that. They're better against, like, infantry.
Merciless warriors, Tuki, forward, eager for battle.
I reckon if we horse sandwich them, they'd beat us.
Nagarothi, dark riders, on to slaughter. Dealers in death.
Let's find out.
Die, weakling.
They wrecked us on that charge. Like I said, these Dark Riders suck.
Dark shards, without question. Pull back.
Even rear charging them just did nothing. If we're gonna lose this, let's try and take out as many of these beasts as we can. So, utterly kill them. Next up, this one here. Now aim for the bigger target before we go for the... Actually, no, go for the Pterodon Riders, because they'll die really quickly. Yeah, you come up over here, help them fight. They killed 4 in total. Like I said, they're total shit. God damn, that didn't do anything. Okay. Since it's closest, aim for that general. didn't even get a chance to use this stuff. It wouldn't have done much anyway. Probably gonna hurt more of my own men. Yeah, I'm just hurting my own men.
Glorious tornado! The merciless host.
No, our guys are just filthy cowards. But at least we killed up one of their units. With these guys in melee, there's no hope now, because their job was to tie them down. They tied them down for like 5 seconds. So they did a horrible job there. But you know, Garrison up against a level 28 general. They did as well as I guess they could. Yeah, it's just all beasts. So the Black Ark being there was totally worthless. In fact, like I said, did damage to my own units. At least that one died. That was probably its weakest unit though. Oh well, if in every battle it loses another unit, it's eventually going to wear itself out. I know they've still got another settlement down here. But I think it's under siege. So they've actually got 3 settlements. And of course Mazdamundi is still starving us out over here. It's been going on for ages. We don't need this. It doesn't say what the percentage chance of them to it shouldn't say gain -1 loyalty, it should say lose loyalty. This one here is the only one that doesn't have any penalties to it, so we'll go with that. Good, so that makes our lords and heroes a little bit better now. I'll go with that, why not?
Master of cruelty.
Okay, if you want to get back here in time, you're gonna have to force march.
Favored of the Witch King.
Everywhere ruin.
If they assault that, they might lose. I don't know. Let's not leave it to chance. Secure this province so we can
Bloodshed.
just leave it be. Alright, so we're almost at Corone. Once you get back to Corone, you can...
To the waves.
Gotta stay away from those units. Yeah, once it gets back to Corone, you can recruit those Black Guard of Nagaron. As for up there, you know, we lose territory down there, but we're gaining it over here.
At last, I ascend. For Nagaroth, for victory.
So, declaring war on Clan Pestilence had some very bad ramifications.
Cruel dreadlord.
To which I've only just recovered my some of my reputation.
I command you now.
We've got to get rid of the Wood Elves. It's not good enough just to take out their armies, we have to destroy the forest. Well, that's a lot of buildings. It's more than what it used to be, I think. It's 12. Is that another Vol's anvil? Just how many of them are there? Magical forests are not good for us. Uninhabitable climates. Even though we're essentially the same race.
Cruelty and violence.
Well, sort of. Same species, maybe. Maybe we are, I'm not sure. In much the same way that Bretonia and Empire is the same species, but not the same race. This could just be... Can it be auto-resolved? I don't know. So they get Lords at level 9, because they didn't distribute any points into him. We probably shouldn't risk it.
We will make them bleed.
We've already made a couple of unnecessary risks, and that's cost us. So let's just be careful and fight this manually. That way we can pretty much guarantee we're not going to take any major losses.
Bolt throwers. Dark
With a high ground like this,
black
we're
guards.
even more certain of victory. Of course, victory was always certain. It's just a case of victory being without losing battalions. Because otherwise we're going to go back and retrain them, which is a major pain.
Sister in the dark convent. Calling the winds.
Bolt throwers. At once.
Swift. Destruction awaits.
Just shoot up that way. This is guaranteed to hit something.
Salute. Swift. Battle calls. Seeking victims. On to murder.
0 kills. Oh well.
Moving forward. Destruction awaits. Follow the wind. Swiftly.
What's that?
For pain.
Oh, I think I'm shooting my own unit.
Rookie. As you say.
For the archers.
Dread Lord.
No, I did do that. Come stand behind the line now.
Eager for battle. Battle
We get rid of these dragons. Just because they're at half health doesn't mean they're at half strength. So, get rid of them. You're taking too much damage there. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. I told you to get out. You pushing through?
Moving forward.
This doesn't have enough entity mass to really push away from that. You get in there as well. No, I've got Blackguard and Bagrod. Okay, come there and help.
to slaughter. Carnage awaits.
Follow the wind.
We are ready.
Gotta take out these damn dragons. Victory's in our grasp. Good.
Eager for battle.
Apart from her damage, everyone else is in pretty good shape. I just taking a bit of damage. The battle will be over soon.
Kill them.
Sorceress of Growth. Cry and armor.
Okay, the army loss penalty should be inflicted any moment now.
The merciless host. Dead.
decisive victory, also good for experience. That's what this army really needs. Just a string of easy victories. I mean, what we could do to just farm its experience is to just sit in this region and raid it, keep spamming rebellions and taking them out, but that's time consuming and we need to suppress our enemies out here.
The weak are crushed. I want it all.
Yeah, I want the slaves.
Acknowledged at last. Do not
Public order here is
vex
not
us further.
too bad.
Dread Lord of the
Everyone
Druid.
here is in reasonably good shape. So you're at level 17. So we could get you a Dark Pegasus, which would be much more useful to us when you next level up, which is reasonably soon.
I
And we could send you over there to go and kill Durthu.
I have dark purpose.
Or you can push down here to Quinel's. Let's have a look at faction ratings and strength ratings. So Bretonnia is ranked much lower than Wood Elves. Bretonnia has 18 regions though. So while Wood Elves are stronger, Bretonnia is richer. So maybe we should be conquering Bretonnia so that we can get more money. I don't know. It's also not very habitable in here, but apparently we can occupy it because
Dread Lord of
in the other campaign, in the Old World campaign, other factions cannot occupy this. So what about you?
Cease your provocation. Sigma forbids this.
I am the first sorceress.
Okay, so this person here is only at level 9. But I think you should get rid of it, otherwise it'll just cause me problems. He's right in front of us. Just kill him.
Next, destruction! Destruction lies beyond.
Reasonably easy victory.
Going now.
Can we get over here? Are we out of movement? Alright, cool. We'll take this as well.
Battle at last! Withdraw!
I was hoping this unit here didn't take damage, so that when we loot this,
Claim your
it can essentially
prize,
recover.
rookie.
The buildings are crumbling.
Alright, good.
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
So the public order here, like I said, yeah, it's fine now, thanks to military crackdown. What's this character's minus 3? Oh, right, because they've got one in here. So that's just for. Oh wait, we need walls here. It's not really that stable, is it? If it's only at +4. Maybe hold off on that. Because that extra +3 public order will really come in handy. Tasking you with coming once again back up here to stop them. So I'm glad they didn't besiege the settlement. You're going to have to force march back there.
The garrison is mine. Sweet rebellion is coming.
No, that's what I want to do. It looks like we can just make it to Chakwa. And it looks like an easy auto resolve here.
Fight for me.
If he used the lightning strike, his other army doesn't even show up, but I'd like to wipe it out.
Bow before Malekith. Wealth is power. Yes.
Would have been nice if we could have finished him off as well, but he's totally worthless like that. I won't take anything. This was under siege not that long ago. They must have defeated a rebellion, because you can see it's minus 20 here. Malcontent's leaving for rebellion. We're getting there. Okay, and don't forget our other army over here is making its way.
Lord of the Black Court. Finding my way.
Set sail soon.
A fine plan.
Bloodshed becomes
Alright, let's see what else is there to do. That's right, this stuff here with Marathi. I managed to force march you to Parabon,
feared warrior.
to be safe in there. I need them to come in here and conquer the forest. That'll severely weaken them. So this is that. Doesn't even say what rank it is. But yeah, by destroying this would reduce their upkeep costs. Or occupying it. I don't even know if we can. Running back here could be a big mistake. The thing is, if we attack him and we get really badly damaged during the fight, they'll come in and mop us up.
I am Morat.
So what if instead we focus on getting rid of
Let all tremble.
this army, this faction here once and for all, because they're rebuilding their forces. It's so weak that I can justify force marching.
Plots to enact.
They won't be able to stop us. If we can finish them off once and for all, that's one fewer factions we need to deal with. Okay, all of our armies appear to have moved.
The ocean awaits.
Doesn't look like there's any more treasure in there.
Nagaroth.
Not seeing a whole lot of treasure lately. It must all be in within this area here. There's some over here. That's relatively safe. I guess we can go for that.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
All of the points into magic have been spent, so just the last 4 points can be spent into, I don't know, scouting. Doesn't really matter.
King. Dark and noble warrior. Cruelty and violence.
Lord of Nagaroth.
Okay, there's going to be a revolt here. How far away are we from Slan? Oh, so you'll have to come back over this way. That's okay. Let's have a look here to see if maybe we can get a peace treaty with the Wood Elves. I mean, I doubt it, but let's just see.
If I had my way, the wild hunt would trample you into the earth.
It's just not really in my best interest to keep fighting them at the moment. Paying them 120,000 seems like a lot, but this will give us time to like get rid of other motherfuckers. Let me just see about the dwarves. They probably won't accept it under any circumstance because they're the worst of what we have to deal with right now.
I am the High King. I will hear you beg now.
Yeah, they won't accept it.
Shield of Athel-Loren.
I mean, they've got a few settlements here and there. But it's just more about... It's not that we can't take them on, it's just that there are better targets we should be focusing on. Like, here's some dwarven stuff down here. Bretonnia will certainly accept a peace treaty. 120,000 is not that big of a deal, really.
Your words and heart are hollow. My hounds will gorge themselves upon your flesh. Yes.
Okay, so with that, at least, they won't bother us for a little while. But that also means that Altdorf is going to come under... They might even do me a favour and get rid of those rebels for me. Won't that be funny? Never wanted to go to war with the Wood Elves in the first place. Had to because of Carrick Ziflin, and now we're about to finish off Carrick Ziflin, so it's good. Why would they raise it and then reoccupy it? Seems like a waste. They don't even get any money for raising it. The AI doesn't think very far ahead of schedule, or far ahead of like the turn that it's on. Okay, we should be able to win this. If we stop him here, he has to go all the way back to somewhere to get some new soldiers. And he really doesn't have time to do that when he's only got 3 settlements left. But it might be in my best interest to actually focus more on Clan Pestilence because they're more of a nuisance. I suppose both are a nuisance. Alright, where are we going to position ourselves? So Croxigor's going to come up this way. I'm going to put these here.
Dark shots. Corsair handbows. Battle ready.
See how they go.
Corsairs. The merciless host.
I've also got some artillery, but I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that. As for these two, I don't even know. Maybe they can go take on the Pterodon Riders. Although I've previously said the Pterodon Riders are crap, Harpies are even more crap. Shooting my goddamn Harpies. Doesn't matter because they're almost worthless to me. Like, they're not even fast. I mean, if they're just using their ammunition on the Harpies, then that's good enough. And I would never hire these goddamn Harpies. They've never proven themselves worthy to me. take out the solar engine, I suppose. I mean, I don't know if we should be taking out Mazda Monty, but he's likely got a lot of what's it called? Fuck, that must be banishment. It's like I got a lot of ward save.
We are ready.
I need my unit to like... Wait, this one here. It's all about just doing as much damage as they can. I mean, I know they're just skink skirmishers, but still.
They're casting spells. Corsairs.
Oh, did you actually get those Therodon riders? Good job, I guess. Yeah, they got some kills.
Blackguards.
Okay, they're doing some damage to Master Moody, that's good.
By your command. Forward.
I think those Croxicles are really badly damaged.
With pleasure.
Hang on, stand back over here
To slaughter.
so that these guys step back.
It is done. Nagarothi. Merciless horse. Speak down.
Things appear to be going reasonably well. Oh, whoops. Doesn't matter, I hate that ability anyway. You just don't do anything. You're just really here to provide a bit of balance of power for us.
Dark shards. Corsairs. Carnage awaits. We
Maybe
are
you can
ready.
stand over here, actually.
At once, we are ready. Corsair handbows.
I don't even know where you did that.
Nagarothi.
Focus on firing the Croxicles, because we're not going to kill Master Mundi in this. He'll retreat before he runs away. Before he dies, I mean. But we can definitely take out those Croxicles.
Eager for battle. By your command.
He looks like he wants to go towards the town square. Where is it? It's over here.
I must.
I think they just because the army lost penalty. Good. Like I said, we were never going to kill him. Just try and kill as much of his army as possible. Alright, that'll do. Well, you had that under siege for such a long time, and that's the best you could do. But that being said, when he started the siege, he had a stronger army. It's just that the rebellion that happened here screwed him over. We'll take the money. Considering I just paid the Wood Elves 120,000, I need some money to repay to put that back into the treasury. I feel like we need to keep fighting these battles manually to keep wearing them down, but they've recovered almost fully since the previous fight, and this garrison here isn't quite as large. Well, we took out the feral Stegodon, or Bastiladon, whichever one it was. What do we want to kill this time? Problem is, I've only got 2 dark shards. Might have to move away the black arc, unless it gets wrecked. Let's go with this Stegodon.
Slaanesh has come! Dealers in death! Slay them! Skin them!
Just keep it locked in combat as long as you can. It's dying, slowly. Actually, quite quickly. Holy crap, you guys are doing a good job. Just don't have enough of them, that's the problem.
Dealers in death!
One more round, and it's gone. Good. Last time we didn't do much damage when we did on that. Okay, so... next up, this one. Up here. Nope, that's it. They've overrun our line. But at least we killed off one of their units yet again. It's going to get harder and harder for them to keep capturing settlements if they keep losing a Stegodon every time. This Horde one's got a lot of kills. Why the fuck would they raise it to the ground? Well, that kind of works in my favour. I think that was a low-level settlement anyway. Must have been, because it didn't have much of a garrison. They don't get any recovery from that. You want to go back up there and sack it again, do you? Yeah, because you don't have anything better to do. And because all my armies are busy dealing with bloody Clan Pestilence.
Whispers grow louder.
So, Empire Rebels, huh? Okay. Here's our chance to get rid of these guys.
Such delights. No stopping me.
Just be auto-resolved here.
Revenge awaits.
We'll let this be the end of this faction.
My powers are growing.
Good. That's what we need. We need fewer enemies. If we have fewer enemies, we can deal with the ones we have a lot easier.
Bloodshed becomes.
That was our big problem with this. Just too many enemies. I overextended ourselves. Like, I'm prone to doing this sometimes.
Hoist the colours.
So she'll recruit us up next time. Yeah, you should probably get away.
With haste, the ocean awaits.
Dreadlord, awaiting command. Create chaos! Cloying stench lingers everywhere.
Okay, well, little Skrulk, you're getting killed. Oh, wounded again.
Truki, bloody slaughter awaits.
Feel the power.
Black-hearted dreadlord. The council
Okay, so
is
there's a lot of crap in
disappointed.
that. And now's your chance to
Sweet
recruit.
rebellion is coming.
If I put him in there, he won't be able to make the attack on the
What now?
on these guys.
No mercy.
Can we also auto-resolve that? No problem. I'd love to be able to keep moving, but we've got to come back here. Oh, we just can't quite make it in there. But just his presence in the region will be good enough for public order. And there we go. Back up to full strength. And these ones didn't lose too much experience. Last little bit of tidying up in there.
Lord of the Black Court.
So good. Now we don't have to worry about them so much. We can focus on
Noble
Platonia.
of Nagaroth. I have dark purpose.
What?
So I'm going to task you with taking Aquitaine.
Vicious dragon.
Yes.
What to do with you? So looking at all this is all owned by either Bretonia or dwarfs. Is Bretonia a level dwarfs? Yeah. Okay. And up here, we deal with this revolt.
Favored of the Witch King. For the Witch King. For Nagaroth. For victory.
Do not vex us further.
Now they need to leave the area, or else they're causing too much public order problems
I have
again.
brought them ruin. Feared warrior, do not cease. What awaits me?
But they spent ages in this damn province, but at least it's now time to move on. Okay, now over here. You're now finally at full strength. Where do we want to send you? You are nowhere near ready to take on the dwarves out here, but you are ready to at least take on undefended Bretonian settlements. So we'll send you into Norska.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
Dreadlord, at your command.
Shame we can't quite make it here.
Dark and noble warrior.
She'd be able to make it there next to her if she doesn't get intercepted, or, well, not intercepted, but sabotaged. So I might bring her in a bit closer. There doesn't seem to be any resistance here, so
Create chaos.
should be fine.
Dreadlord,
It's time to fight back
awaiting
against the
command.
dwarves. And you're going to come over here and deal with this revolt.
Noble blood.
The Druki are restless.
Let's go through this list here and build everything that we need. So a fair amount of slaves coming from here, so let's increase it. How's the slaves going in Nagarond? 57% slavery here. But look how much money this province is making. It's filthy rich. We might actually make more money for income from slaves if we do it this way. Excuse me. Still plus 5. Of course, the slaves are at minus 5. That's what they're causing. God, I'd love to build another one of these. Make the slave decline rate at 0%. See, that's 4% a turn. If there's 10,000 slaves in there, what's that mean? Like 400 slaves go on every single turn from here. I mean, you can't upgrade these to level 4. Definitely need that. Just making sure I didn't forget something from here. You know, it might be best if we actually destroy this, because no one's coming out this way, and build a slavery building there. Because we'd only get... the income generated per 100 slave is 10, so that'd actually be an extra 1,000 income. Plus 10% on top of whatever this is providing. On both of these, because, yeah. And then we'll just keep trying to increase the slaves. In fact, we should be able to get slaves all the way up to 100%. You know, the full 1750. Without it completely destabilizing. I don't think there's anything more I can do to increase public order, though, in this province. Or globally, I mean. It's only just under control here. A lot of construction to be done this turn. So that's going to dip into my treasury, but that's okay, we've still got near 500,000. And what's the point of having the money if we can't spend it on investments? And do we need public order? Yeah, we probably will. Okay, good. None of the stuff even matters anyway.
Master of cruelty.
Oh shit, I put you on force march. I guess that's okay as long as you don't get caught. Okay, has anyone not moved? There's nothing in there that needs to be taken. Don't see, there's a little bit of treasure here. That's not particularly safe. You just stay there and just do nothing. So in our war with the Wood Elves, we actually got the better of them because we took one or two. Oh no, we took a few settlements because they held Altdorf. We took that away from them. That would have actually been fairly valuable to them. Oh, the problem here is Mazdamundi. He's going to be hard to beat just on his own, but I'll fight this manually to try and stop him. We definitely need to focus fire on him. Do not want to be fighting in those trees. Seems like a good spot. Nice out in the open. Perfect for our dark shards. Last thing we want to be doing is having our bolts shooting into tree trunks. Just have to wait for him to show up. I mean, he's on the attack. He's not going to just sit there. But they're slow. Right. Best we actually concentrate on this. Okay.
Swords.
What the hell's he doing?
Nagarothi. Their mages are casting. Slash.
Can you go up ahead? Oh, banishment. Yeah, very powerful move. Stay, try and stay away from that if you can. Fuck, his magic is just too damn strong.
Murder awaits.
My bloodlust is waning.
Wait for it.
Cold-blooded killers. On to slaughter. Glorious destruction. Bleak swords. Advancing.
Right. Keep him locked in combat and let's shoot him.
Dealers in death.
Of course he's going to have a lot of ward save, but he's a big fat fucking target. Let's get rid of him. It's looking like it's got a good chance here. A lot of our guys are complete goddamn cowards. They're terrified.
This fight is lost.
Get back in there.
Will flow. Glorious destruction.
Keep him locked down so that we can just keep shooting. God, he's almost dead. I think we've got it. Yeah, we've got him. Should we actually take him out? So this army is completely gone. Good, good. Enemy lord is wounded. What about these guys here? I'd really like to finish them off. We seem to move a bit faster than them. Okay, cool. That should have wiped them out completely. Because all their units only have like 2 or 3 men left. Yep, he's gone.
Death lurks behind every...
No. No, we've almost got them finished off. Finish them off and then we'll leave. We'll head out to go fight the dwarfs. I wonder who's down here. Just accept the gold. I don't want any loyalty problems. So Midland's about to revolt. I've only got one region in that province. You could go down there to fix it up, or...
Noble of Nagaroth, what violent delights!
Oh, God damn it. Right, you stand here, and when it sallies out...
King. I require slaves.
Hopefully it's right within your movement. Nope.
Favored of the Witch King,
Cease your
I have brought
provocations.
them ruin!
Alright, let's just do that another time then. So yeah, this may be taken. Oh well.
Phoenix Queen,
Hang on, if you come in here that'll fix public order. But it will... This region here might get screwed over by the dwarfs. I'd like to prevent the revolt.
denied.
But at the same time, I need you to defeat the dwarfs. So wait for them to get one step closer, and then we'll head up this way.
Stop that!
If they know it. I'll get a little bit closer, about here. That way if he attacks me with two armies, I can withdraw. If you go a bit too close, and they attack you, then there's no withdrawing.
Dreadlord, at your command. What? What violent delights!
And yes, they end up being stronger than you were before, which is good.
Lord of the Black Court.
A lot of archers in that, which isn't necessarily a good thing for me. I mean, we can burn them easily enough.
Death
Let's do
and
this. Have to
carnage
fight it manually
await.
because it's a large army. Right. I do not want to be fighting in the trees. Even if it reduces the enemy's accuracy, I do not like fighting in trees. Can't see what I'm doing. I need to be able to see what I'm doing in order to be able to respond to what they're doing. So you'll go up there and you'll burn them.
On! Tomato!
Understood.
Moving out! Setting forth! Forward!
Don't have a lot of magic. Can't overcast.
Striking out! Forward! Carnage awaits! Moving out!
I definitely think we should be focusing on their archers.
Sarothan! Moving out!
Because these units here aren't really that much of a threat.
Setting
What are
forth!
these? Mounted yeomen. Try. Oh no, it's a cold one. Fuck.
Setting forth!
I hate cold ones. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Shenmue! Onward! Forward!
Oh my god, you fucking cold one. Piece of shit, get her out of there. She's gonna go berserk in a moment. Alright, we're gonna have to all out attack. Fucking cold ones, I swear to god. Tactically stupid creatures. Get out, get out, get out. I mean, she already did her worth in terms of the kills, but still. Had to break formation to get over here. Okay, she might still get another chance to use this. Just have to... come close.
On! Tomato!
No mercy. Slay them.
Carnage awaits!
It's on the move. Let's try with that.
Aria! Aria! Aria!
Oh, that was very nice.
Cold-blooded killers. Hack! Cut! Black guards. We are ready.
So your archers are a little bit of a problem. Hopefully this will give you the flying Pegasus, because I do not like cold ones. I think that the cold ones are a downgrade on horses.
Following orders.
It's stronger. No, it's really not.
Chance. Destroy.
Okay, good. This battle's over pretty much. All their units are just scattering. Is it over? I thought it'd be over, but it's just the fact that they've got low morale, that's all it is. Okay, here we go. Good, and that weakens Bretonia a little bit.
I have prevailed! Search the place, acknowledged at last!
Alright, good. Well, we can't capture this settlement here, but we can capture Castle Carcassonne. Don't think we need to manually resolve this, it's too small to do anything to us.
And bloodshed await. Power, dark, violent.
We've finally done some damage to the dwarves. It's about bloody time. So if we have a look at this,
One rug!
at least we've only got 5 armies remaining, 5 enemies remaining. A few turns ago there were 7. So they've got 95 regions. How many do we have? 146. So we're about 50% larger than them, but of course they can do a lot more with that because they get bonuses to their income. What they don't have bonuses to is their intelligence. They destroyed this settlement and then
Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Raised it and then
bloodshed await.
brought it back up.
Claim your
Masters.
prize, Trookie.
Just waste their time. They don't have long before I catch up to them. I hope. So he's still stuck there for one more turn. Good, they should sort out the rebellion here. Nothing major there, get rid of that. I think we should send him down to finish off the lizard men first. Down that way. That way we won't encounter any more lizard men, at least in the south here. They'll of course be pushed up north and eventually run into a settlement that they simply cannot take, and my army will catch up with them. Could force march, but I wouldn't get there any faster.
I command you now.
That just negates the public quarter penalties. They should be getting rid of that insane penalty soon because the corruption here is almost gone away. So level 5 here, reduced upkeep for dragons. Oh yeah. I wonder if we'll get anything from the other Vol's anvil. Doesn't seem like there's really anything else we need. If we build the black roads here, we get a little bit of extra income from slaves, but that's about it. So yeah, we're putting the slave buildings in here to make even more money from this province. So yeah, the number of slaves has gone down. Actually, no. What we need here is public order. Reduce upkeep for Black Art Corsairs. Nah, don't need it. Actually, there'll be 2 economic buildings in the wall building, so we will be able to build it just when we reach level 2, if we reach level 2. Okay, who else needs to move? So I'll send you into... yeah, to Pack Ice Bay.
The ocean awaits.
Okay, there's nothing going on here, just
I approve
do that.
of these dark deeds. Sail down you!
And there's just unassigned skill points to distribute.
I have dark purpose.
Sword and crossbow. What do we need here? You know, we probably don't need Quartermaster anymore. If we're not getting any more armies, I don't know. Maybe it's best to keep focusing on them getting better. Because, in all honesty now, reducing those upkeep costs by 15%, considering they're now at 235% upkeep costs, reducing it by 15% doesn't really seem like very much. At the beginning of the campaign, it was crucial. Right now, it's not. Yeah, keep this, get rid of this, and yep, that, and this. We'll keep that because it provides at least a passive bonus for research rate. Not that I really need any more research rate. That's fine. Rebellion imminent up at Karabok. Yeah, I can't do much about that right now. And at Axlol. Oh shit. Alright, you're gonna actually have to force march to here. And that prevents it.
Cease your provocation.
Maybe I should go over Itza first before dealing with them to secure the region capital. Special importance. Moving on. Oh, but this guy will be able to get it. Maybe I'll send him down south. I don't know. But if he stays in the region, he can fix the public order. He'll be able to get moving next turn, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to reach Itza. Actually, let's see what they're up to. Okay, well, I'm not walking into an ambush. I'd sooner let them take Karabag, I don't care. Not risking my army for a piece of shit settlement. Should just be able to take it back off them. So they're recruiting new units over here. Well, while they're doing that, I'm going to be taking these settlements. We're catching up to them. So we prevented the revolt here, but yeah, you can't quite make it to Itza.
Onward.
We'll get there next turn. Anyway, it came under siege again by probably by Clan Pestilence. So maybe I'll make my way down to Sabbath Tomb. Definitely not going to force march there. Doesn't matter if it takes us 2 turns to get there. 2 turns to get there, I mean. Alright, over here. Okay, it looks like it's all just enemies all along here. We don't have to worry about wood elves. Ah, look, Skaven Blight. Look who's down here. Oh, I thought it was... never mind. It's a pretty strong army. So the organ gun's range is 300. Missile damage is very high. The range on that 440. They're in force march, so if we win here they get wiped out. But we probably won't be able to continue on to Bilbali. We'll need to pull back and recover whatever casualties we take from this. But this is a reasonably good army, so I should be able to send my flyers to go on and harass them. So just stay away from them for the time being. You stay back, because best to just move around with this one for now. So Fireball has proven to work fairly well against these guys. Not the Burning Head. How much magic do we have? 155. So maybe using Fireball on Organ Gun might help, or maybe on the cannon. Try on the Organ Gun first. At least she does have a heal spell. Not spell, heal potion. So basically, two fireballs per siege weapon. So essentially we need 8. And they're all on me. And these are Bugman's Rangers. Okay, these guys here can be burned. They got annihilated there. And while their cannons are busy dealing with my sorceress, half of their army is making their way down there. This is only 4 magic. It's hitting this. Piece of crap. I just need to come at it from a different angle. I thought they would have destroyed it by now. Well, this got them busy. So like I said, they're the only ones that really concern me. The rest of their armies is not a big concern. Okay, that destroyed another one. So that's down to half strength at least. Let's get her out of here. Because I need to start micromanaging this over here. Okay, you should take on the gyro bomber. Their artillery is nowhere near in range. That's good. I probably used this a little bit too early. Oh well. Okay, they just want to avoid me. Fine. Take out one beers with breath attack then. For fuck's sake. It stunned me. I got like a tiny little bit of breath attack. Against these guys here, we need to charge. You get in there as well. So far, so good. Most of their army looks like they're on the route at the moment. Okay, I'd like you to shoot that again. Victories in our grasp. Very good. Okay, just one last burning on this unit here. Yeah, it really didn't help them that they were exhausted. The AI sure do love to force march everywhere. Nope. It's a big fat miss there.
By Cain! Die,
How about you come over here and kill this wanker? Calls himself Dragon Slayer. Well, let's see if he can fight a dragon. Okay, my infantry are really badly damaged. They need to get away from the enemy cannons. You guys stop. And you guys move up. Definitely not a Dragon Slayer. Okay, their army's wiped out. Ours is damaged, but we'll recover after a short period of time. I mean, we could potentially keep going on to Bilbali, but if we encounter an army there, we're screwed.
Untouchable, undefeatable. Next, destruction.
It's only a slight detour to come back here and get quite a lot of replenishment.
What awaits me?
Oh, we're at an hour and a half. Alright, let me just see if I can get some of the autosave and then we'll end the episode.
Master of cruelty.
Here's something.
Cruel and savage. Death to all enemies.
And can they make it to Karaberg as well?
Hateful bidding.
Good.
Go, kill. For Nagorod. For victory. Claim your prize, Druki.
Probably just occupy this.
Power, dark and violent.
Because we can't declare war on them for another few turns. I mean, we can, but I'd rather not lose reliability, what little reliability I have left. Anyway, oh look, their ambush has failed. Anyway, that's the end of this episode, guys, so like and subscribe. Part 35, I think, is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.